Hello everyone, it's Laurus22, and welcome back to the channel. So yeah, as it turns out, I'm not dead. I've just had a pretty big hiatus, which is a word I've learnt recently. Anyway, if you're here for the giveaway, there'll be an annotation on screen now for you to click on, or something on the description. If you're just here for that, that's fine. Anyway, so let's talk about why I've been away. Essentially, life got in the way. Yeah. I mean, you all have busy lives as well, so I'm sure you know what I mean. You just end up not finding the time, and then sort of getting the channel sort of got put off more and more until the point where it felt just making a one-off video wasn't really going to be worth doing, and that's why I sort of just left it completely. I was considering completely deleting the channel because I didn't honestly think I would ever come back to it really, but I'm glad I didn't, because people still seem to be coming in, weirdly, even though nothing's happened for a year. The subscriber count's gone up. Don't know how that works, but sure. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it still, enjoying the sort of legacy videos that have already been out, and congratulations to any of you who've made through like all the 123 episodes of Skyrim Game of Thrones, but we'll talk a little bit about that later. Anyway, additionally, my old laptop broke early 2017, which also meant I couldn't do videos for a while because of that. That sort of contributed. But on the flip side, it means I now have a new rig, which is better and it's more powerful, and therefore it should mean recording is a bit easier for me. Yeah. Right, so going forward, what should we do? Basically, I wanted to do a wider variety of playthroughs. Before, I felt the channel had almost stagnated a little bit. There was a routine of Skyrim Game of Thrones every week and then something else, which I'm fine doing, but it sort of became a little bit too much like just work. And so I'm going to fix that now by sort of just putting up things that I'm going to be playing anyway. So at the moment I'm really into XCOM 2, and I think if I can get you guys involved in that, that'd be great. I'm thinking, I haven't decided yet, but I was thinking of doing something like a modded playthrough of that, since that could be really good for like viewers. You guys can come in, you guys can be the squad, I can go get you guys killed, it'll be amazing. And I was thinking something Star Wars rated for that, but that is all TBC. Besides that, I'm also planning on finishing the Telltale Game of Thrones, because we have one episode of that left to do. Feels we might as well, and I kind of enjoyed that. Completely forgotten what happened, but that's fine. I'll look it up or something. And yeah, and sort of the dive into videos that I did before, where it's just like me pissing around on a random game, will probably continue. Maybe a bit more structured. Maybe I'll edit the videos a bit more, so it's a bit more interesting for you guys. But you can give me some feedback on that as well. Okay, and then finally addressing the elephant in the room, which is Skyrim Game of Thrones. So this has gone on for a long time, for like years, which is quite cool in a way. I mean, how many single series do that and still have a viewership? I'm quite lucky to have you guys who are so interested and keen for me to continue doing that, and it's really reassuring and encouraging when I see the comments, your guys' comments, which are like, why did this stop? Why can't you keep doing this? Because it obviously means you're enjoying it, and if you're enjoying it, that's amazing. Like I would love to keep doing it as well. The problem is, I think we need to find a way to keep it fresh, because 3 years of Laurus of Bravos is okay, but it almost felt like there was no direction to the series at all. Like, I would jump into an episode, sort of try to do one quest, it may or may not work, I would often get sidetracked, which is the nature of Skyrim. Like, obviously that's how that game is designed. You're supposed to just run around and do random shit all the time. But when you're coming to record it, it does mean that you're sort of sitting down and you don't really know what to do with yourself every week. So we have a few options. We can continue the Laurus of Bravos storyline, but if we do that, I'm going to need you guys to suggest ways of keeping that fresh, because honestly I can't come up with any way of keeping that sort of storyline interesting. for me, and if it's not interesting for me, I think it comes across in the videos as well that I'm sort of just going through the motions, and it's not really as fun as we could have it. On the other hand, an idea I did have is start creating some more discrete series, which is within the world of Skyrim Game of Thrones. So, for example, we can make a sort of ninja, stealth, archer, assassin-y character, and go through all the Faceless Man side quests, and like kind of just do that side quest line. We could make maybe a red priest mage, like fire mage kind of character, and go through the Citadel Guild, you know, the mage quest line, that sort of thing. So sort of have short series with different characters. I can cheat them so they're different levels, so it always feels fresh. So for example, we can have a super OP mage who has all these amazing like spells, which will obviously be very different from grinding all the way from level 1. And maybe we could even have Laurus of Brouwers as a way of almost bringing some completion to that series. Go off and finish the main storyline, because he's probably high enough level now to do that, and he's quite far down that road, and I feel that could be a nice way of finishing that. But of course we could do a bit of both as well. One big caveat to this is that because it's a new laptop, I'm going to have to see if I can get the Skyrim Game of Thrones mod working. I think I can. However, I don't have my old hard drives and stuff with me. That's not transferred onto my new stuff yet, and it's going to be a while before that's possible, just because of my basically what I'm doing at uni. I'm not with my hard drive. My hard drive's in a different city, so it's going to be quite hard to do that. But anyway, the real point of this video is I wanted feedback from you. What would you guys like to see? So, as a recap, Skyrim Game of Thrones, what do you want? Would you like to see Laurus of Bravos a bit more? In which case, what should we do with him? Would you like some discrete series with different characters? A Faceless Man, a Mage, that kind of stuff, doing their own thing? A bit of both? And then, apart from Skyrim Game of Thrones, what else would you like to see on this channel in terms of playthroughs? Would you guys be interested in an XCOM 2 strategy thing where I can get you guys involved? Anyway, let me know. But yeah, I think it'd be quite fun. I'm glad I've decided to pick this back up again. And I hope you guys enjoy the stuff I put out in future too. So, on to the giveaway then. I'm going to give away Crysis 2 and The Sims 3, because I have both of those Steam keys in my Humble Bundle, and they're just sat there, so you guys might as well have it. So, please check the video description for the closing date of this, because it depends essentially when this video goes up. I'm not sure when this will go up. And after the closing date, really important, make sure you check your inboxes, because on previous giveaways I've messaged people and I've got nothing back. So you don't want to miss out. Anyway, if you would like to be in a chance to get either Crysis 2 or The Sims 3, and judging by how many subscribers there are, you have a pretty good chance of winning. Just comment which game you'd like in the comments below, along with your favourite type of pasta, because I hate pasta, so I want to see if people can like suggest me good types. That's really what this entire video is for. Anyway, this has been Laurus22. It's good to be back, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.